As rescuers arrived in the parking lot, they heard a harrowing howl coming from nearby. Indeed, the cries sounded like those of an animal desperately in need, and as they followed the agonizing noise, what they discovered was deeply tragic. In December 2015, a rep from Sunny Meadows Animal Shelter attended a harrowing scene at the Sam's Club parking lot in Memphis, Tennessee. When they arrived at the site, what they saw and heard was truly heartbreaking. There, in the middle of the lot, was a lone dog howling for attention. It seemed that the dog's owners had heartlessly dumped the little white pooch, who was crying out for them to return. But sadly, they never did. And while Sunny Meadows staff tried for 2 whole days to retrieve the dog, she refused to go with them. It was as though she was still clinging onto the hope that she'd see her loved ones again. With time ticking, Sunny Meadows contacted Arrow Dog Rescue for help. This animal welfare organization specializes in the rescue and rehoming of stray dogs. Its expertise would surely come in handy at the parking lot. That's when Mary Murphy from Arrow Dog Rescue first arrived on the scene. The animal rescuer tried in vain to reach out to the poor pooch, but the dog seemed wary of strangers, and so Murphy had little option but to wait it out. In fact, armed with a lawn chair and a novel, Murphy made herself at home in the parking lot. She even brought her own dog along for company. The plan was to let the stray gradually get used to her before she attempted to bring her to safety. And so for days, Murphy simply sat and watched as the dog searched the car windows in a desperate bid to find her owner. Finally, after more than 3 days, the dog appeared to warm to Murphy. And after a total of 9 days, the animal lover was able to get a collar on the dog and bring her home. Jeff Guy, the owner of a nearby auto market, helped Murphy and named the fur baby Samantha. Murphy's colleagues at the rescue were quick to note that the dog was in great shape. She seemed to be in really good condition, Kimberly Sloan from Arrow Dog Rescue told the Dodo. It really looked like someone just took her off her collar and drove off. After arriving at the shelter, Samantha received a full checkup from the vet. Later, Arrow Dog Rescue shared the dog's heartbreaking story on its Facebook page. And soon, adoption offers began flooding in for the adorable doggie. Samantha had received a number of kind comments from well-wishers on social media. "This is so heartbreaking. I just don't understand how anyone could abandon or abuse their animals. My animals have always been family to me, not just an animal," wrote one Facebooker. Writing on the same post, "The video was heartbreaking. Thanks to the hearts of gold of the Mary Murphys, volunteers, and rescuers that save babies like this that are abandoned by their families, this animal now has a chance of a happy life." And with all the interest in her, it wasn't long before Samantha had found a foster home. "Sam went home this morning with her foster adopted home," Sloan revealed to the Huffington Post. "If it all works out, she will be adopted by them in 2 weeks." In the meantime, Arrow Dog Rescue turned its attention to locating the person who had dumped Samantha in the first place. So hoping that the former family of this dog has seen her and the loneliness and sadness she shared for 9 days waiting for them to come back, the more times it's shared, the more likely someone who knows her former owner will come forward to tell us who they are. According to Sloan, it is unlikely that Samantha's owners accidentally left her behind. "This is an area where animals are dumped," she told Huffington Post. "Dogs often will stay where they are dumped in the hopes that their family will be back for them," she added. However, while the search for her former owners was on, Samantha was busy settling into her new foster home. And an update from her foster family revealed that the canine had even made a fellow four-legged friend. She's found a new buddy in the form of Aria, the brown Dachshund. Luckily for both Samantha and Aria, the foster period went really well. After all, the family decided to adopt the former stray for good. And not only did the dog gain a loving mom named Lori Pastor, but she also bagged 3 furry siblings. They too had started out life as rescue dogs. The month after her adoption, Arrow Dog Rescue posted an update on Facebook. Her adoptive family said it's like she has been with them forever, and she is their dog's best friend too. She has been named Aries, and we couldn't be happier for her. The family had undoubtedly changed Samantha's life, and it seemed in turn that she had changed theirs. "My life will be forever changed because of Arrow Rescue and the 2 wonderful women, Kim and Terry, that run the rescue. These 2 women focus so much of their lives on saving dogs and giving them a chance at a good life." I can't thank them with all my heart enough for bringing Aries and Ace into my life, Pastora continued. They have given me unconditional love and have been there for me when humans just weren't. I pray that someday people will realize why dogs are here and give them the homes and lives that they deserve. In December 2016, Samantha, now known as Aries, celebrated her 1-year anniversary in her new home. Luckily for her, she has ended up with a family who completely adored her, and most importantly, they'll never leave her alone again.